We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
So striding forward now, number 10. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Starling Marte. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So coming to the plate, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just getting started here in Philly. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Cade Yancey will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. First delivery to him on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score to hit and an error, and he's in scoring position. Into the box, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. McCutchen stands at second with no outs. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Bell over to his left. He's got it 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Marte going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, hit hard. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, Cade Yancey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Digging in now, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And he pops it up. Kingery onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, not that bad of a pitch there, D-Roll, on 0-2. A little soft line drive, but a base hit is a base hit.
I know that upsets the guy on the mound, but I can't tell you how nice that feels for the batter. You know what? You battle. You keep the bat long enough in the zone. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you're able to fist it over the infield.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. Moran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 3-0. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now
take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now
For Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Now that's popped up. Hoskins has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34, Elias Diaz.
1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 10,
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 10, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Starling Marte would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Two men on, 2 out, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Still down 3-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Gene Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0. He's running. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson hit hard, and they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Scott Kingery, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Not too often you see in a bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Cade Yancey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yancey.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. One out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. This is skied into short left center. Segura is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped him up. Newman is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 34, Elias Diaz.
Now at the plate, Elias Diaz 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready now, number 10, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Hit softly down the line at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right. Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I got the count 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Good.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Hoskins, the runner at second with 1 away.
That's a ball.
2-1 as he misses with a slurve there.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 31.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Hoskins ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Stephen Brault takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Now
there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hard hit towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Cesar Hernandez.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Yancey hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe. Sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup, and then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here's the payoff pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Nola, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Wow, throw a 10 over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 5 for 14. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Number 10 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he popped him up. Segura is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 43, Steven Brault.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
Hit in the air to shallow center. McCutchen on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Bounce to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
On he pops it up. Kingery in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
That's popped up, but this will land untouched. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Elias Diaz the next to hit, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box, Gene Segura. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
At the plate, Scott Kingery is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And Liriano's ready. First pitch on its way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Number 10. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for the finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike 1, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
Standing in now, Starling Marte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-1 now.
Francisco Liriano.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Morgan is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
These changes for Philadelphia. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 46, Adam Morgan. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 40,
Eric Gonzalez will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Marte on second. Polanco at first. 1 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Strike called. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Phillies lead this one 7-1. Michael Phillies enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
45, Michael Phillies.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cesar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter, number 40.
At the plate, number 40. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. The 1-1. jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. To 2-2 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the belt, the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
All even now, 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So it's day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Settling in now, Adam Frazier, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Elias Diaz waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, catcher. Elias.
Striding in, Elias Diaz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. First and second now, one man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, number 10, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball one. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a perfect 2-for-2. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola is the winning pitcher of record. Cade Yancey permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.